Today is going to be a Q&A. I thought that this would be a really fun way for you to get to know me more, and I asked you guys on Instagram and Snapchat what you guys wanted to know about me. So most of your questions came from Instagram, so I'm just going to be reading through and answering them. So the first question I got was from Glam Maddie. What's your favorite app to edit your photos? So I use two apps that I use specifically. I use Instagram, obviously, and Facetune. I'm sure if you follow the other beauty gurus, you know what Facetune is. But basically, I use that to smooth out my skin, put in detail work so that my eye makeup pops out a lot more in pictures, and also the tones tool, which I use to change the color of my eyes. And Instagram is obviously just for the filters. Nikki Pineda asked, can you explain more about the Ipsy Open Studios and how your experience with it has been so far? So if you guys haven't been following me on Instagram, or if you guys didn't know, I got accepted into Ipsy Open Studios a few weeks ago. It's basically Michelle Fawn's community that she built that helps help up-and-coming beauty creators to accelerate their audience on YouTube and their other social medias, kind of just paving the way if you want to take a career in that industry. They're there to kind of help mentor you. But they have awesome benefits. So the first benefit is you get to go to LA and use their studio once a month. You just have to schedule an appointment to when you want to use the studio. You also get VIP invites to these amazing makeup events, like they're having a benefit event next week, I believe. You also get to go to Gen Beauty complimentary. You also get to go to their cocktail party the day before Gen Beauty. That is a great way to kind of start networking. Also getting to know your favorite beauty gurus, meet people who share the same passion as you, and so that's another one of their perks. And also you get to get mentoring from Michelle Fawn herself. She has office hours. You just book an appointment with her and you can ask her questions, and that's basically it. It's there to help you kind of just pave the way for you if you want to have a career in this industry, how you could kind of accelerate your audience growth and your YouTube and whatnot. So I haven't had any benefits. I haven't used any of the benefits so far because the studio gets booked up pretty quickly. I am going to be going to Gen Beauty though January, and I'm going to be at the cocktail party as well. So Katie May Hudson asked, how long have you and your boyfriend been together and where are you from? My boyfriend and I have been together officially for 2 years, but we've known each other for 4 years, and I'm from Southern California, Orange County area to be more exact. AZAlex5494 asks, what's your most embarrassing moment? Okay, so this is still kind of really embarrassing to me, but this happened my senior year of high school. My best friend and I were going to come back to my house to hang out on like a Friday after school, and so I was driving us back to my house, and to get to my neighborhood you have to go through a light and you have to go through a stop sign. So my bladder back then was terrible. If I had to pee, I had to pee then, and I could not hold it or else I would pee myself. So now that I told you that, I'm sure you know where I'm gonna go with that, but I was kind of doing my pee dance while I was driving and I was getting to the stop sign, so I was jerking a lot because I could not hold my pee. So the last jerk, I peed myself, and my best friend looked at me and she immediately knew that I wet myself right there in my own seat. That was the most embarrassing moment. So when I got home I had to get out, shower, wash my seat, and we were just really surprised at the fact that I actually peed myself and couldn't hold it for like another minute. So yeah, that's the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to me, or one that I can remember at least. Caitlin Arrowwood asked, what would you tell someone who wants to become a YouTuber? So the most important thing is to make sure you're putting out content that you will be proud of, something that you will be happy to have on your channel, not because you want to follow the trend that someone else is doing. And also staying consistent is really important. It helps bring in new followers and also makes your followers stay there as well. And last but not least, from personal experience, I really think it's important to interact with your followers. I guess I could kind of just tell that they really do appreciate it when you do answer their questions. I know that some of us can't answer everything, but at least try to answer some questions. Just because when people ask questions on my Instagram photos and I reply back, they really do appreciate. They're always saying thank you so much for replying so fast or whatnot. And so I would say to interact with your followers, definitely. Also, one thing is you should remember that you are on social media, you are putting yourself out there. You will have people who won't like you and what you upload. So best thing to do is just ignore them, block them, and that's it. So that's one thing that you really have to remember, that there will be haters out there who will try to bring you down. Rosebuds Blossom asks, do you have any skincare secrets? I really don't, because I don't have a strict skincare routine, which is really bad. The only thing I do is wash my face with Angels on Bare Skin by Lush, and that seems to be working perfectly for me. That's basically all I do though, so I don't have any secrets at all. Easy Makeup asks, what is your confidence level because you're gorgeous? Thank you. My confidence level is actually not that high at all. I tend to put myself down a lot, especially when it comes to school and even this whole makeup thing. Lately, I've been feeling really uninspired and not as motivated like before. Just because all the makeup looks I've been doing, I've just been really disappointed in, and I tend to compare myself to others, which is such a bad thing to do. I tend to compare myself, like my makeup looks, to other people, and like I'll see how amazing their makeup is and I'll look at mine and I'm just like, what happened? But it's really not a good thing to do. So my confidence level definitely needs more work, but it's much better than how I used to be. Crystal Lamb Makeup asks, how do you take your Instagram photos and tips on how to perfect them? So I use a Sony RX100 to take my pictures, and I use my ring light. It's the Diva ring light Supernova 18-inch ring light, and I just stand in front of my white wall and take pictures from there. To get like a perfect photo though, I take at least like 100+ photos to get one photo that I really like. But how to perfect them? If you really want nice quality photos, I would say to invest in a really good camera. But if you're talking about like how to make your skin look amazing and perfect, then if your camera has a skin softening feature built in, turn it on, or maybe just try smoothing it out with an app like Facetune or something. Okay, so next question is Catherine KRDZ, where's one place in the world you would like to visit? I would definitely like to explore Europe a lot more, specifically the Netherlands and Germany, so that's where I would like to visit. Can't really pick one place, there's just so many places that I want to explore, but those are the two that I would like to visit the most. Rar is Salience 808 asks, do you want to further a career in makeup / beauty, or keep it as a hobby / side passion? I would definitely like to make this into a career. It would be ideal. But for now, having it as like a side passion project is totally okay with me. But if I were to ever have the opportunity to make this into a career, then I would definitely make it into a career. And Agent Shawty asks, what's your favorite makeup brand? My favorite makeup brand is Anastasia Beverly Hills. But if I had to pick a makeup brand that basically had everything, like foundation, blush, highlighter, concealer, all of that, then it would be definitely Makeup Forever. Jazzy21 asks, what drugstore products do you use? To be honest, I don't use that many drugstore products. I really like NYX though, if I had to pick my favorite drugstore products, because I do use a lot of their blushes, their soft matte lip creams, their matte lipsticks are awesome, their lip liners as well, and their liquid liners and their skinny mascara are my favorites. Ali Reza asks, do you have a boyfriend? Yes, I do have a boyfriend. Spaghetti Wednesdays asked, when and how did you get into makeup? So I got into makeup, really into makeup, my junior year of high school. I've always worn makeup. When I was in 8th grade, I started wearing like mascara and liner, but I really started to experience more with eyeshadows in high school. But how I got into it, I'm not really sure, to be honest. I think it's just seeing pictures of all these awesome makeup looks on these models, and it really just, you know, kind of made me wonder what I would look like if I did like a smoky eye on myself. So I kind of just experienced with that and practiced more, and eventually I got here. So yeah. Jasmine asked, which products / brushes do you use to get your brows to perfection? So product wise, I use quite a bit. I use the Anastasia Brow Powder Duo. That's my holy grail brow product. Sometimes I use her Brow Wiz with the brow powder, and I also use the Benefit Gimme Brow and the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel to set my brows. And to clean up, I use the NYX concealer. And for brush, I use the Anastasia No. 7 brush. It's the small brush that's double-ended with a spoolie on one side and an angle brush on the other. Okay, so I only have like 2 questions left. So next question I have is from 50 Shades of Lippies. What's your most embarrassing makeup mistake you used to do? And congrats on 17K. Thank you so much. My most embarrassing makeup mistake definitely would have to be just layering on that mascara, you know, to the point where it looked like I had spider legs on my eyes. I always thought just like by doing that, it'll kind of make my makeup look more full and voluminous. Or not my makeup, but my lashes more full and thicker. Kind of like the effect that falsies would give, but that's certainly not the case. So yeah, that's like probably the most embarrassing makeup mistake. But I think just like when I first started out and just looking back, like it was just a huge mess when I look back. So yeah. Also like doing raccoon eyes as well, just like lining everything with black liner. Those are kind of like in my scene days though. So Dupree Mosley asks, what's your nationality? So I am an American, but if you're asking for like my ethnicity, I'm full Cambodian. And that's all I got from Instagram, but I had one question from Snapchat from Curly Kaya, and she asked me what my favorite food was. My favorite food is Asian or Mexican. I can't really pick between the two, but those are my 2 favorites. Okay, so that basically wraps up this Q&A video. So like I said, more videos will be coming out soon. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. I did hit 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, even though I haven't been uploading content consistently. But I just wanted to say thank you guys again for being subscribed still, being really nice to me, encouraging me to do more videos because you like what you see. It really means a lot to me. And yeah, so thank you guys once again, and I will see you soon.